here we are. We've made it to the Dwarven metropolis. We're on floor 16, and we're ready to explore. So, yeah, we've beaten the third boss, and now here we go. So, first we're gonna see if we can find a shop. It'll probably be here? Yeah. Nice. And there's also a scroll holder, which is really handy because this is what'll protect our scrolls from fire and stuff. And it also gives us extra storage, so we don't have to worry about running out of space so quickly. So I'm gonna buy that. And I got a badge for buying all of the bags. Is there anything that I want to sell? Yeah, probably my weapons. So, as much as I don't want to sell this because the Grim enchantment's so nice, I'm gonna go ahead and sell it. But, yeah. Man, we had some really nice weapons this run, but it didn't matter because we had an even better weapon, which is this ring. And I'm not even gonna click on it because I might accidentally sell it. Yeah, generally it's hard to accidentally sell something, but I still managed it. So, we got a crystal key. I don't know yet which that'll be for. Which kind of key room that is. Yeah, this is a... There's probably a hidden door right here, so I'm gonna search for it. And yep, there it is. Yeah. This is a Chaos Elemental, which is basically... It's gonna shoot a beam of light to blind you as its special attack, but it can also just attack in melee range. I haven't yet figured out... Excuse me. I haven't yet figured out, why or what they're vulnerable to, because fire elementals are weak to ice and ice elementals are weak to fire. I think. But I don't know what these ones are weak to. So, maybe they're not weak to anything, maybe they're weak to something that I just haven't tested yet. These guys, however, are the stinking worst. These dwarf warlocks, because when they hit you, your strength goes down for like 60 turns, which is real bad. Okay, good news is I didn't get the debuff when he hit me, but yeah, those guys can be real nasty. Also, they do magic damage, so you can't block them either. They're just all around the worst. I don't like them. But yeah, this is another one of those puzzle rooms where you want to go fast. With Potion of Haste. We made it through there pretty easily, no big deal. These guys are interesting because they don't do too much damage. I mean, they do a good bit, but not too much. And they also... The interesting thing about them, though, is they always come in at least 2. And if you kill one of them, it won't die until you kill the other one. But it'll come back to life after a couple turns if you don't kill him fast enough. So, like, I killed this guy. Aw. See how he was crouching there for a while? And then, when I killed this guy, they both collapsed? Yeah, that's because he'll stand right back up if I don't get him fast enough. Oh nice, I got another badge for, collecting gold. Yeah. Get a lot of badges if you do really well in one of your first runs on a file. But that's because I've played this a lot, so I know what badges there are and what I'm going for. If I was brand new and starting out, I would probably get a couple badges, but not nearly so many. Yeah. So we're just gonna try to clear out this floor real quick. And yeah. I might eventually show y'all what those guys do when they stand up, but so far I've just been annihilating them as soon as I see them. So that's been a bit of a difficult thing to show because, you know, they're insta-killed. I'm gonna show you how my combo move works because it's about to expire and it's just fun. So basically, I'll just keep smacking them a bunch if I do the Fury one, but if I do Crush, then I can do a massive amount of damage in a 7x7 AoE, which I'm pretty sure will just insta-kill both of these guys. Yep, 134 damage to both. That's a lot of damage. And I'm out of food again. Good grief. So basically this run, I don't know where I went wrong, but I do not have the food that I usually have at this point. That's not good. I think I'm probably just gonna starve for a while in order to fix that issue. Also, sorry if I'm a bit quiet, or yeah, just quiet. It's currently 6 in the morning where I am, and so yeah, I do have roommates. They're probably asleep in the rest of the house, so while I am trying to be loud enough that y'all can hear, I'm also trying to be loud or quiet enough that I don't wake up the whole rest of the house. And so yeah, I honestly don't know what the audio quality is going to be for this video. I hope it's good for y'all's sake, but if it's not, well, I'm still going to upload it anyway. Like I've said before, I upload even my mistakes. So enjoy what you can. Alright, so here's an ice elemental. If we have fire stuff, that would be really quick at getting rid of him, but I don't think I need to. I can just heal up a little and then just smack him like normal, because we can do crazy amounts of damage. So we should be good. Ooh, it's a good thing he was right next to the door when we came through, because otherwise we would have gotten blasted a bunch. Oh nice, we got a potion of purity. That makes it so that we can just like stand in toxic gas and be totally fine. Alrighty, so we're on to the next level. Yeah, just collect and do. This is gonna be, I like how much plants there are on this level, because that means that we get a lot of dew, which is just bonus healing. It's really handy, because I don't have enough food. Just frustrating. Currently, you'll notice that I'm having a bit of a food crisis. It's because when I'm starving, I'm not passively healing, but instead I'm passively taking damage, which is real bad. But what my plan is since you don't get any hungrier than starving, my plan is to just starve until I have a stockpile of food, and then my plan from there is to never starve again. Which is a weird sounding strategy, but it makes sense, especially when you get to the later game. So now we've got 2 more points that we're going to be able to spend, so let's see. I think I'm going to do lethal defense, which is when I kill something with my combo move, then I get some of my bonus shielding back, which bonus shielding's pretty much always nice. I can't think of a time where you're not going to want it. See how this tile goes over to here, to this corner, but there's no door there? There probably is, but it's hidden. I keep pointing these things out because I recognize these because I've played them. I've played this game for so long, so I know where most of the secrets are and what they look like. Also, this game is randomly generated every time you play it, and so you're not going to end up with the same floors as me. Secrets aren't going to be in the same places, but the places where they are will be shaped the same and look kind of the same, if that makes sense. And so when you see these patterns, like there's a path leading to nowhere, if you go to the end of that and then search, you'll probably find something. So just keep that in mind in your playthroughs. Alright, so this is a monk, and he is frustrating because they have the ability to prepare themselves by focusing, and it makes it so that regardless of what my next physical attack is, they're gonna block it, like guaranteed, which is frustrating. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a throwaway physical attack. He's gonna parry it, and then I can smack him for real. And I'm gonna use my Fury combo on this one, which just smacks him a whole bunch of times in a single turn. Also, you'll notice how there's these like ashes on the floor. That's how, and then I saw this trap over here, which is an explosive trap, which is real bad. But that's how I knew I should probably search in this room so I don't accidentally step on anything dangerous. Oof, I'm taking a good bit of starving damage. Maybe you do take more damage the longer you're starving. Nah, probably not, but maybe. It'll be fine. If I can level up faster than a star, I'll be okay. Which is really a terrible idea when it comes to strategy, but it'll be fine. We did get a potion of strength though, but first I'm gonna eat my food. So that I'm not actively dying. Except by my armor. So we've got 2 scrolls of upgrade now. I'm going to probably put... probably gonna put 2 into my armor. Or both of them into my armor. Because, yeah. I'm not entirely sure why I just did that. But, you know. So yeah, now that blocks a lot. Let's see how much it blocks when I put everything back together. 5 to 35, that's pretty good. Let's see if we can make it even better. So, we fix this, and now, oh, we get a badge for leveling something up all the way to +6, which is quite the achievement. Yeah, so this blocks 6 to 40 damage, which is quite a lot. That's the same as like a tier 5 weapons damage range, which is really good. We've got 3 potions of health, and we've got a 10 health, which is real bad. We also have 10 deferred damage, so yeah, we're definitely gonna drink one of these because we're just gonna be taking damage over time. And if we didn't heal, we would just die. Which would be really bad. Also, those onks that you can buy in the shops, the little symbols of immortality that make it so that you, they act kind of like totems of undying in Minecraft, especially when they're blessed. But those things are really helpful if you're just doing a run for yourself. I don't use them a lot because sometimes I can't afford it, or sometimes I know that I'm not going to be getting enough due to bless it, and I don't generally make it very far after I've used one and it's not blessed. So I don't find there being a whole lot of point to them most of the time, for me anyway, just the way that I play. But it's very helpful if you're the kind of player who, when you're playing, you'll every now and then die without realizing it, but still have like 3 healing potions on you. Be like, if only I'd realized. Well, onks will save you from that. Also, what I just did there was the fire elemental set me on fire, and so to put myself out, I drank a potion of freezing, which, as you might imagine, ice in the air makes it really hard for fire to keep burning. Also, these guys are getting real good at dodging. Kind of frustrating. Oh, it's an ice elemental, so just smack him. We could set him on fire with something like a wand of firebolt or something, but... Ooh, cool. We unlocked the duelist. See, that's a new class. I haven't really ever played with the Duelist because that one came long after I started playing this game. So I've gotten really comfortable with like the Warrior, but when I first started playing this game, not even the Huntress had been added yet. The Huntress is still relatively new to me. I'm used to just the main three of Rogue, Wizard, and Warrior. But anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and identify this Great Axe. Whew! It has a 19 strength requirement, but I can still hold it. That's incredible. So I do 12 to 72 damage with my ring, and 6 to 51 with a +1 Great Axe. That's pretty good. Like, the Great Axe is one of the biggest weapons in the game. It is the only thing in the whole game that requires 20 strength to wield, which is just an outlandish amount of strength. Unless you play your cards exactly right, or, well, yeah, unless you play your cards exactly right, there's no way you're gonna make it to 20 strength. Oh nice, we got another badge for killing a certain number of monsters in a single run. 250. That's nice. But what was I saying? Yeah, this is the heaviest weapon in the game, and even at +1, it can't beat out our ring, or even close. Now, this might beat out our ring if it were also +5? Maybe? Possibly. I'm not entirely sure how the upgrade scaling works on that one. But the advantage of the ring is we've been able to be using all of our scrolls of upgrade on this from like floor 3 instead of only getting access to it on floor 17, because the amount of scrolls of upgrade we can pour into this one is way more than the amount that we could have poured into this one. So it ends up making a pretty big difference. But yeah. This guy has a kinetic glaive. Glaives are awesome because they're like the upgraded version of spears. They take 18 strength to wield, but they're also they're really strong in attack, but they're also have extra range, and so you can hit enemies that are a tile away. And so that's just generally really nice. Yeah, so we're gonna upgrade our shielding again, because, you know, it's handy. And we're going to see if we can clear out this level. Oh nice, there's another puzzle room. So, do we have a potion of frost? Not yet, but we will. Yeah. So we're just gonna keep on going. Search, because we got to the end of a long walkway and there was no door. So, there probably is, it's just hidden. We'll run up to that guy before he wakes up, smack him. There are these little alcoves where there's probably a door here. Boom, door. Okay, this is not ideal. So, the situation here is there is a fire elemental right here. But we can see if we can freeze him with this. So we planted a seed of ice cap under him, and then we can throw this throwing hammer, which always drops when you throw it. So it might activate the plant for us and insta-kill him. Well, not instant, but it did a lot of damage, which is pretty good for a plant that generally does very limited anything to anyone. Also, there's this little imp guy who appears on this floor, and he will give us a quest to kill 4 golems and then come back to him. When we come back, he'll give us a cursed ring, but the ring is generally upgraded, so it's pretty good, especially if you have a scroll of remove curse. We don't at the moment, but it's not too hard to get one of those. So let's just keep looking. Yep, invisible door. Continuing on. That's gonna be a mimic, because it just stuck its tongue out. I almost clicked on it though. Just gonna go ahead and corrode everybody in here. Oops, forgot about the mimic, but it'll be fine. Actually, I have a combo. I could just do this. He parried it. I forgot about that. Dang it. Good news is I still do crazy damage, so even if I make strategic mistakes at this point, it's okay, because I've made good decisions in the rest of the run, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of secrets on this level. Like, everywhere I go, there's a secret door somewhere. I'm noticing. Dang it, I stepped in a corrosive gas trap. And there's another mimic. What in the world? It's a lot of mimics. So we're just gonna blind it and then smack it real hard. I don't know if this is cursed or not, but I am curious about what it is. So, nope, I don't have any of those. I was hoping for some sort of identify stone or something. I do have a scroll of identify, but I don't want to burn that just yet. I want to hold off until I get to the ring the golem the imp is gonna give me. Oh no. One of these guys. Their magic does a lot of damage, even at the state that we currently are in. Did they update something, or did I do something different to where you just burn through food like crazy? Because usually I'm in a much better position food-wise than this. Not sure what's gone wrong. But anyway, we've finally unlocked all of the alchemy recipes. So now we can craft spells, and there are some pretty crazy ones in here. This one is Featherfall, so you can fall off of a cliff without taking any damage. This is a Reclaim Trap. These are actually pretty cool because they're really strongly damaging traps in the game, and you can just absorb one into this spell and then shoot it out at an enemy whenever you want, which is real nice. So yeah. There's also a bunch of other ones which have various properties. Telekinetic Grab, that one's pretty cool because it allows you to just pick up something even though it's far away from you or you couldn't reach it. So yeah, there's a bunch of other ones, but I'm not gonna go through all of it, if that makes sense. Yeah, there's also some extra potions you can make, which are just boosted versions. Introduction to catalysts, and yeah, basically go through the whole alchemy recipes book that it gives you, because there's some pretty cool stuff in there. And it's just good to have that in the back of your head of, oh hey, these are options that I have. But yeah, so we've got a potion of frost, and we're gonna just throw it at the wall of fire, and the wall of fire is gonna be gone. We got a potion of strength. A golem just teleported in, so that's fantastic. We can just go smack it. Eventually. Yeah. It is crazy to be doing this much damage at this point in the game. Generally, it's pretty rare to get your damage numbers up as high as I have them, because I'm doing quite a bit of damage. Also taking quite a bit of damage though, so that's a little bit concerning. It should be fine, but taking more damage than I would have liked. Got another badge for reaching 18 points of base strength. So now when we go in my stats, I've got 18 plus 3. The plus 3 is coming from this, which gives you, I know it says plus 3 right here, but that's just because of the tier that I have. And so this tier will actually increase your strength by 18%, but rounded down. So yeah, that's roughly 3. Ooh, I should heal. I'm taking a lot of damage. Actually, I'm not like taking a lot of damage actively, but I took a lot of damage at some point. So I should rectify that. I'm tempted to rob these graves, because I do have wands, so I can deal with the wraiths, but I don't know. I'm gonna just do it. Generally, this is a really bad situation to be in. Oh, this just is a bad situation to be in. Except that I can just set them all on fire. And then immediately walk into water. And now they're all gone. So, yeah. It's one way to quickly deal with all of those. If you have fire, that also works on wraiths. I don't know if I explained that previously. Also, even though we did not finish the quest yet, we've only got 2 of these, we can come back to this floor once we have enough, and then he'll give us the ring instead. It's important to do that quest because if you don't, then there's not a shop after the next boss. So, yeah, always make sure you do that quest if you can. If you're struggling at that point and cannot do the quest, well, I don't really know what to tell you. Also, you'll notice that I'm just waiting instead of actually fighting this guy. It's because there's a magic guy behind him, and I don't want him to be able to shoot me. And so I'm hiding behind him, using him as a shield, until this guy gets in range, and then I can just smack him. Because this guy is not a great boxer, but he's really good at using magic, but my armor doesn't block magic, and so, yeah, I definitely want to keep it so that he's only ever using physical attacks against me. Alrighty, so here's another golem. After this one, we've only got one more, and then we'll have the quest complete. Yep, quest is completed. Oh, nice. Wait, no. Yeah, now the quest is about to be completed, because here's another golem. Yep. We also got a tower shield, or a great shield. I am not going to equip this because it's not actually a shield, it's considered a weapon, and so you smack things with it. It doesn't do very good damage at all, but it also blocks some damage, so it's a bit of a win-lose. It depends on what you're going for. If you're going for a just blocking everything build, that's definitely what you want. I'm not. I'm going for a I want to punch everything before it can punch me build, and so yeah. Although I'm not fully spec'd into that, I could have just poured all of my points into only upgrading my ring of smacking, but I didn't because I wanted to kind of do it a bit balanced so that I can sustainably make it into the future. I'm gonna drink this potion of frost, which will also damage this guy, as well as putting me out. So effectively it put both of us out, but since he's made out of fire, it did a lot more damage to him. You'll notice that I keep hiding behind walls every time I see one of these guys that shoots magic. That's because if I'm behind a wall, they can't hit me. As soon as this guy wakes up, we're in trouble. It's not awake yet. It's not awake yet. Is he gonna wake up? I don't think so. Nice. I'm just gonna leave him to it, I guess. Wait, do I have a stone of fall asleep? I do. Haha. Okay, so basically, this guy's over here, and he's asleep. You can tell by the little Z's coming out. So, there's this stone, which is a stone of deep sleep. If you throw it at an enemy, it'll put him to sleep forever, unless something, like, attacks him. Or you set off a siren or something. So I'm gonna throw this at this guy, and he should. Yeah, he's asleep forever. This dude is snoozing. Man, actually sounds kinda nice. Just be snoozing forever. Although I'd want a nicer bed than, like, you know, the floor of a dungeon. But beggars can't be choosers. Alrighty, so this is a healing pool. You could just walk over to it and stand on it, and it'll heal you up instantly. And then it'll be consumed. But what I like to do is throw my water skin into it and fill it up with the healing pool water. And so now I have all of my dew completely full, which is real nice. I'm starving again though, because, you know, that's the theme of this run apparently. Yeah, also, you can see that there's this wooden barricade, which you can burn down with a potion of flame. Not entirely sure what angle I'll need to be able to throw the flask so that I can actually hit it. I think it's here? I'm trying to find a place where I can throw it without getting hit myself, but I think we might just need to take one for the team on this one. Let's see. Wait. If I have a bomb, I can do bombs much more safely. Let's try a bomb. Yeah. Bomb worked. And there's food. And a scroll of upgrade. That's fantastic. Alrighty, so we've got all the stuff we need to finish the quest for the imp. And so we're going to go back up to him. And we're just going to ignore that guy for the second. We're going to go back up to this guy. He's going to say, oh hey, you did the thing. Take this ring. Oh my goodness, it's +4. Yeah, so this guy can give you some crazy upgraded rings. This is a +4 ring of Arcana, which makes it so that we, our spells and things activate much more, and enchantments. So we would pretty much always have our viscosity effect take effect on our armor. I do have a scroll of identify, so I think I'm gonna identify this ring just because I'm curious. It's a ring of accuracy. It is cursed though, so I'm glad we didn't just equip it. You'll notice we got quite a bit of cursed equipment. That's not uncommon. It's a dungeon with curses in it, so a lot of things are gonna be cursed. Anyway, this guy's gonna parry our first attack because of course he's prepared for us. And then we're just gonna keep smacking him. Parried us again. But we're good now. So yeah. Alrighty. And this is the boss level. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have fun and be good.